Alright guys, welcome back to another next level lawn care video. Today we're over at my parents' house and I've been kind of helping out mow over here a little bit for the last couple of weeks while their normal people that do this are on vacation. And if you remember, we came over here very early in the spring and sprayed some tenacity for the dandelions. So that got probably 90% of the dandelions that were out here. But since then, I think every single broadleaf weed has invaded this yard. So I'm going to show you around a little bit. Today we're going to get a quick mow on this, and then tomorrow we're probably going to come back and spray the weeds and try to get those under control again. And we're going to be using something different this time for that. So hopefully that works well. All right, so let's just take a quick look in the grass here, and maybe you guys will see what I'm talking about a little bit closer. So as you can see, there's a lot of crabgrass and stuff in through here, lots of broadleaf weeds, pretty much everything you can imagine is coming in this yard. Still a little bit of dandelion, all kinds of stuff. We got some clover and just about everything in here. Just everything imaginable in here. Guys, look at this thistle right here, growing back here in this corner. Those are 7 feet tall, trying to hide in with all the flowers back here. So something else I was just thinking about. I do want to overseed this in the fall, and I was thinking about this yard gets a ton of foot traffic on it. My nieces and nephews from various brothers and sisters are over here quite frequent. There's a very large family that we have, and they're over here almost daily. There's 4 or 5 kids running around in this backyard playing when I'm not mowing it. I got them all cooped up inside right now. But it doesn't really, there's no irrigation here. It's all hand watered by my parents who, it's difficult for them to get out here and drag a hose around and get this taken care of frequently. So a lot of the water, and this may be why the weed pressure is set in, is that they haven't been able to water as much. So I'm thinking I need something a little more drought tolerant back here. I was going to do some Kentucky bluegrass mix, but I don't think I'm going to get that to germinate with the amount of watering that they're going to be able to do. And we need something with some good foot traffic. So I'm thinking maybe a tall fescue and perennial ryegrass mix back here should do the trick pretty well. This yard's going to look pretty dang bad when we get all these weeds killed off. It's going to look pretty brown and very thin because there's not a lot of good grass back here anymore. So let's get this backyard mowed up. Oh man, you know what sucks is thinking you filmed something and you didn't. So I just wanted to come back out real quick. I was editing this video and realized I was missing a lot of stuff. So I wanted to give you a quick rundown of what the plan is for my parents' house. So we're going to treat this like a project where maybe you should renovate, but you don't have the money to, or can't afford to, or don't want to deal with the headache. So you're going to take the slow approach. We're not just going to fix it in a season and then start, get kind of a fresh start with it. We're going to put a lot of work into it, but slow work. We're going to spray the weeds. We're going to fertilize. We're going to try to get some water on it and see what we can bring it back to. It's going to be very difficult. I think I talked a little bit. There is a ton of foot traffic on that yard. Even when the grass is trying to germinate, there's going to be foot traffic on that yard. I can't tell my nieces and nephews to stay off of it. They're little kids. They need to be outside. They need to play. So maybe this is the kind of situation you're dealing with at home. You can't string off your yard and tell everybody to stay off of it for a couple of months while you get everything right. So that's what this project is going to be. And if you want to follow along with it, if you're enjoying what you're seeing so far, make sure you hit that like, that comment, and subscribe so you can come back for all the follow-up videos. The next step that we're going to be taking out there is some weed killer. We're going to start spraying those weeds down, and we're going to start putting some fertilizer down to help push the grass that is there to start growing a little bit better, to be a little bit healthier. I know there's some Kentucky bluegrass in there, so hopefully that can start to come back and start to take over. The rest of it, it's just kind of a mix of whatever kind of seed that's in there. So, as always, guys, I appreciate you watching. Get outside and get your lawn to the next level. Bye.